this is Sarah Sidereal. Welcome to the stream today. We're starting a little bit late because I am sleepy. I've just been sleepy in general, so it will change eventually. It will change eventually. But welcome Archer, welcome Axel. Hope you're having a good day so far. Hope I'm coming through loud and clear. I just need to get a couple things done, but I thought I'd start chatting to you a bit early as I just wrap these things up. You guys all behaved, all doing good. The question for the day is, what is your favorite kind of food to make? Because once again, I didn't think this far. That's right. Let me adjust myself here. Just as a reminder for chat, we are on day 15. We are halfway through the month. I'm pretty sure the month ends at the end of the month. So we will see where that puts us. It's been a long week. For those of you that are doing the decluttering challenge on my Discord, great job. I know that we've had a long road, but you guys are doing fantastic. Okay, 1 second here. I got a bunch of new stuff set up on my desk, for better or for worse. So I don't really know. I don't know what I've done, how I've done. Let me quickly put this on. What you guys doing over there? Oh, hello, Rusty. Hello. Game is a lot louder than you right now. How's that? Does that make it better? Average tax collector user. Yeah, of course. Is the game an average volume now, or is that still too loud? Let me know. I turned myself up a little too. This game for some reason is louder than my other games. It might just be the sharp, soul-plinging piano keys. Piano keys do tend to get right to the heart of things, I'm just saying. Let me get this. Da 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 da. I don't remember what we were doing last time, aside from not dying to the cat. There we go. Guys, listen, I was prepared. I was going to be prepared. Alright? But what I did is, I may have napped, and potentially I may have napped 5 minutes before the stream. That may potentially be the amount of time that I decided to take my nap, just theoretically. Let me just break my tracking. Whoop. There we go. All fixed due to destruction, as it should be. But yeah, I may have almost slept through the stream. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. But let's go ahead and continue. Let me stop dilly-dallying. Ah! Oh, yeah. There was the cat girl aesthetics. Let's see. I don't know if we got anything else. We got the smoking kills. We got pumpkin. I kinda wanna go back to being a gourd friend. Let's see. Oh yeah. For me, fry bread. It's a nostalgic and fun. It feels like a good culture food. Ooh, I like anything that's... Well, I said this multiple times, but I like anything that's kind of like a good kick. I can now barely hear the game. I'm sorry! Oh, okay, it's good now. Would you say, Sarah, that you took a cat nap? Longer than I would like to admit, yeah. Just being completely honest, I definitely took a bit of a catnip. Catnip, not a cat nap, not a catnip. I didn't take a catnip. I didn't, yeah, sorry. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, okay? I lost it. My favorite food is to make dog hot. I see. Good to know. What is my favorite food? I asked this question and I wasn't prepared for it. I try to ask questions that I'm prepared for. No, I think I've said it. My favorite food is chicken picada. That's my favorite kind of earth food. Chicken picada is pretty good. I give it a chicken. It's just a big chicken nugget, right? It's just a big chicken nugget. Bodies keep piling up after death of city's only gravedigger. Oh yeah, I did that. It wasn't me, says the Secretary of Environment after a question about the horrible smell engulfing the city. Online gambling developer found dead at home having choked on their morning sandwich. Damages from fracking seem to be too extensive and expensive. Government vows to shift towards developing better renewable energy sources. New program of ex-rally drivers trained for driving ambulances to be a huge success. Foolhardy pilot attempts complicated aerial stunt, crashes aircraft straight into the ground. Beauty cream worker found shot in an alleyway. Police suspect a sale gone wrong. Okay, damn. Now Sarah, you need to take a catnip seriously. I'm not doing any catnip, you guys. I'm not a cat. It doesn't affect me. I have sniffed catnip before, and it does nothing. I was just curious, is all. I just wondered why the cats reacted so strongly to it, that's all. Anyway, faculty and students at Central Cosmopolis University mourn passing a beloved philosophy teacher. I did do that. Delamore's latest manuscript on technics of belief seems to be published posthumously. Microscale galaxy grain microscale steam mechanics could unlock access to a brand new dimension and possibly destroy the world. Oh good, I did a great job. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got a calendar. I feel like I got something else. What else did I get? For the killing of humans. Thank you. Let's see. It's 6 humans today. Sarah isn't cat. In fact, a cat. Wow. Total 6 humans have to die. At least 3 with a scientific background. At least 2 age 30 or younger. Humans are so easily corrupted. Calm down, Fate. Jeez. As expected, but let us not dwell on the past. I need to focus on the future. This will be a tough day. Be attentive. Yeah, I gave your cat a squeaky. That's right! We did our performance review! We sure did, we sure did. Ah, this pen is so satisfying. I'm not sleeping, Okay. Wait, how many did it want us to kill? 6? I'm busy. 6. Aren't there only like 8? Jeez. Okay, let's organize these, as usual. Yep. There we go. Okay. So, it seems like I might have destroyed the world with VR. My bad. Was not my intention. I might be getting close to it, but it's fine. World destroying just what we want. T, hello? I don't think that's what I'm aiming for, but it's good to know your goals, buddy. I don't know if I like this drink. If I hate it. Anyway. Saskia Solanas, age 19, student. Saskia has a penchant for studying, in general. They're not really trying to get anywhere or achieve anything specific at the moment. They're just learning what comes within their field of view. This approach may at least get them in the college challenge quiz team. Okay. Masego Okiro Oya. Masego always loved the challenge of resolving problems efficiently, the joy of creative cooking, and generally being the one in charge. Let's see. Sometimes gruff and severe, but they do care about providing an excellent, elegant cuisine experience. They're hoping to expand their horizons. I'm sorry, guys. This is the game where I click a lot, isn't it? This is just what I do in real life. It's just worse in the game because they give me the tools to do it. Last one. Sorry, I hate my Degen Oladipo. Oladipo? Degen needs to eat to live and steal to eat. Their spouse disapproves of Degen's life choices and lets them know it every time they are together. After a while, Degen decided to lie to their spouse that they got a regular job. That's right, they decided to steal the truth. Position petty thief. Am I Satsuki? I feel like I'm Satsuki. Are you okay, T? How's college going? Make sure you take care of yourself. Amy Morin Podge. Amy is a gifted hunter who has recently found a way to make a decent living with this skill. They hunt the elusive mountain cats for their fangs, which are thought to cure a multitude of health problems. That's like an environmental negative, right? Anson Sin. Anson loves to... I feel like the names are a little cheeky. Why are you asking the 8-ball that? Are you trying to seduce the 8-ball? It sounds like you're about to ask it on a date. It's like, hey, do you like this food that I like? What a coincidence. We can like the food together. Wouldn't that be great? Isn't that how dating goes? Let me just answer something real quick. I feel like Dog Hot sounds like a Californian restaurant name. I don't live in California, but I can tell you that's what it sounds like, at the very least. Just saying. Dog Hot. Or alternatively, Dog Hot could be like a grooming station where you try to make your dogs hot for other dogs. Calm down. Whoop. It's okay, I'm doing God's work right here. I'm always so distracted at the beginning of my streams. I'm so sorry, guys. What did they say? Leaning towards no. Yeah, I don't think it likes Dog Hot. I'm sorry. That's probably very disappointing to you. Thinking. Okay, sorry, I got distracted by the sinning and then I didn't come back. Anson loves to sin and is committed to performing all the 4 deadly sins daily. Which 4? They live in a cave outside the city, avoiding law enforcement. Okay. Well, guys, if you decide to commit sin, I guess. Calling back to Hatoful boyfriend, but does that mean that the best way to sin is to live in a cave? And in that, with that implication, with that saying that Gomi is the main character in Hatoful boyfriend and the main character lives in a cave and Gomi lives in a trash can, does that mean that Gomi's secretly committing sins? I'm just saying. Anyway, sorry. Chiel van den Sanden, astrophysicist. Chiel focuses on researching red dwarves and the possibility of finding habitable planets in their system. As a lifelong science fiction fan, they were sad but accepting of their children dressing up as bull-wielding fair folk from a fantastical movie. I kind of want him to live just by principle of how goofy that is. Anyway. Hayden B. Blackburn, geology. Hayden is a geologist who is adamant in their belief that micro-scale steam machines are totally doable, or mechanics are totally doable. They dream of creating a micro-scale model steam train by using this soon-to-be available, air quote, technology. So they like trains. Oh, these guys, there's not too many, like, super easy to choose in this one. Ayasha Moore. 10 years, Ayasha has spent gazing through a powerful telescope at the stars all across the universe. Bit by bit, they've become ever more convinced that the whole world is actually some sort of simulation, a realistic reproduction crafted in binary. Okay. Let's see. I think we're going to let the Anson sin because Anson loves to sin. We'll just let Anson sin continue to sin. How's that? So that's one. Geology drools. I love geology. Are you kidding? Let's see. Eat to live and steal to eat. Lied about having a job. It's just a petty thief. I don't really feel like it's like... Oh, don't. Come back, sir. Let's see. Love the challenge of solving problems efficiently, sometimes gruff and severe. Has a penchant for studying in general. I kind of like want to choose normal choices this round. I don't know. As in like boring choices. I feel like the degen is kind of a joke. We'll go, you know, because 6 people have to die, so I might as well go for the obvious ones. I'm sorry, you guys. This one I haven't chosen. Okay, so that's 2, so I need to choose 4 more. No. No, I put it too far under. No! Okay. They're convinced that the world is a simulation. I don't think steam trains are that important right now. Microscale model steam train. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, adios. I always feel like a monster when I'm doing this. Is that normal? I think that's normal. Red dwarves. I feel like we went a little too far in the science last time. I really want to let this guy live, but I'm gonna make an executive decision here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I think I need to choose 2 more, right? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's see. And just so people that are joining in know, I'm just ignoring the secondary objectives now. I'm just doing what I want. Resolving problems efficiently. They do care about cuisine, hoping to expand their horizons. Spent gazing through a powerful... We're gonna do the binary. She's getting too close to the truth, you know? We gotta silence her. She's getting way too close to the truth that the world's a simulation. You didn't hear it from me as a space android. I'm not saying anything. Okay. Alright, chat. Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite? A favorite person to live or die? Either one. I would love your deep-seated opinions. Let me know if you would feel deeply offended if I didn't, not necessarily killed, but just put someone on the list, you know? Gifted hunter who makes a decent living with a skill. They hunt the elusive mountain for cats. For elusive mountain cats for their fangs. I feel like this would be... Yeah, she's a poacher, though. That's a terrible circle. Just imagine that is perfect. You know, it's fine. I'm gonna let these 2 live. That's it. I've decided. I'm sorry, chat. I've abandoned you. Alright. Let's go. You can't incentivize me with money. I like cats. Let the Starman live. I think the Starman
Good evening, Grim.
About that.
I hope you are doing well.
I forgot what the last 2 did. Perfect. They are boring.
I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
Let's see. Pretty good! Basic one.
Just so. Even we cannot stop the constant advance of time.
I hope you know my sacrifice, cat. Also, welcome to the stream, Axel.
Let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters. The papers. I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles.
He's so sick of me.
Yay.
Yay.
Honestly, this corporate mandate is Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
I don't really care.
Perhaps you should?
Perhaps you should.
This
Perhaps.
reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue.
How long is a day anyway?
The complexity of time.
Mm-hmm,
Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity.
I'm glad to see you guys talking to each other, chat. Okay.
I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region.
How does it work then?
Time is an inconsistent
I like this
flux.
conversation.
While you rest, days, weeks, months may pass at different intervals.
Hello again, Sarah. Did I already say hi to you? I am a little bit zoned.
Profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space stretching beyond
Who wrote this?
dimensions.
Why did you write something so good that I don't understand?
That is why
I mean, I do,
causal
but not.
links are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity.
Have you ever kissed the equilibrium? Yep.
Anything
Got
else?
it confirmed. I don't know why I asked that.
What do you mean? Oh, nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein, create the situations themselves without our interference.
Yeah, that sounds about
Our
right. It's like
data
watching a
miners
planet of
assemble,
toddlers.
Collate and examine wide swathes of data, and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium. We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly.
How can that be? If I mark profiles, don't they affect other people?
In a sense. But this is certainly not a one-to-one sequence of causal links.
Can I talk to your data team? I have some concerns about the calculations.
You should consider
And the amount of information given to me in each profile.
differently in here. Anything else? You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
Cool, I like being a thing.
Anything else?
Do you play chess? I recall some film about death with tons of chess.
No. I am instead particular to this game called Go. Aesthetically pleasing, less violent and imperialistic.
Isn't Go, anyway.
Anything else? Oh, one more thing. It was nice of you to gift Lady the little gerbil. I am sure she appreciates it.
Is her name Lady?
Although, personally, I am growing rather tired of the incessant squeaking. Yes, what is odd about it? But of course, it is alive, Grim.
I'm hearing the voices of inanimate objects. Wait, that makes sense. I'm an android. For other people, that'd be concerning, so I'll, it's fine.
The toy is crafted with magic, of course. It holds the essence of a living...
Well,
existence
guys,
inside that
we
light.
committed a murder. Can I take the toy back? Cool.
Magic sure is wondrous.
Horrifying, but, it's fine.
Until tomorrow.
I should have asked to take it back. No! I missed my chance. I wanted to make the joke. The joke was more important to me. My squeaky toy. Okay, I had to plug that in. My squeaky toy. South Park gave me a bad opinion on gerbils. I see. Yeah.
Used to belong to the ruthless corsair Thaddeus Thatcher.
Thaddeus
It's the
Thatcher, huh?
last existing item of a lost civilization. Mad Thad landed in their village, gathered up each and every one, sage and king and beggar alike, and lets Lacey Luck through this very coin cast judgment on all. About half the civilization died that day. The rest doomed to a slow extinction.
Oh, good to know.
Then my crew laid upon Thad's war gallery near the gorge of Satellinor. The battle was merciless, but the treasure was most exquisite. Anyway,
I wonder if it would have let me
it's
take the
useful
gerbil
if you
back.
can't
I'm
decide
totally
to eat
listening,
for
sorry. Condemned to suffering for humor. Ah. The pig has oinkest. Oh wait, that's not my bedroom. Unless fate wants. I'm stopping there. Sorry. Let me back up a little. He's having his morning meeting. I needed a coin. I'm busy! Oh, that's so satisfying. Okay, let's put that in the corner. Are these the same? No. Look here, Graham, how about we try some new methods of maintaining equilibrium? I have great faith in these techniques are more structural. A total of 2 humans have to die. The humans on the opposite ends of profile bundle have to die. What? Fate? Fate, that's very arbitrary. Hey, welcome, Greatrape. For today's question, I don't cook often, but I like to make spaghetti. It's quick and easy, plus you can eat it with different sauces for a variety of tastes. I actually agree. I did say chicken piccata because chicken piccata is just like my favorite food, but I have to say, making pasta is super easy. No, ketchup? I used to constantly bug the devs saying that we required, indeed demanded, a dating sim game for this universe with fate as the central romantic interest. The title would be Fated Day. Did the devs ever get tired of you? Okay, let's see what we did. Let's find out the consequences of my actions. Okay. Crow News. Odd scientist blows up along with their work shed while experimenting with microscale steam mechanics. Nations start arguing over outer space colonization rights. Body of local sinner found in a cave, crushed under a pile of loot. Poacher mauled to death by a pack of mountain cats in a seeming act of revenge. Yep, nope, that checks out. Master Chef to start a new competitive cooking show titled The Exquisite Eats. Edutainment. Central Cosmetologist University quiz team suffers major loss in group stages. Start search for new members. Oops. Alright. Only 2 have to die. But we only have 4 choices. And at first it doesn't seem that bad because it's only 2, but when you have like a stack... When you have like a stack of only 4 people, that's actually really tough. Hey, this person looks like an older He-Man. Sorry, carrying on. Dea Sastry, painter, okay. Dea paints nudes and nudes only. For some reason, these paintings don't sell very well, and they've been playing around with the idea of pivoting into a life of sin after being inspired by the heroic death of a prominent sinner, Anson! No! I literally killed Anson because he's a sinner, you dumb Guys, don't be like this. Do you guys ever wake up one day and be like... Yeah. These feel like, what is this? Claire's still 29, but already a hotshot lawyer. They're the most famous for winning a case and getting the victim's family to pay damages to a drunk driver who killed their son. They always find a loophole and prevent the case very convincingly. I don't like you. I immediately got like a surge of hatred. Which is, like for a fictional character. Or is it? Anyway. Ivan Milatov. Ivan is a student at the Polytechnical Institute, but their real passion is hiking. They are preparing for a challenging skiing trip on the nearby mountains with a group of friends. On the competition of the trip, they all will be awarded the highest hiker certification. Okay. As renowned professor of mathematics who enjoys challenging their students with nigh unsolvable equations is the best way to force them into being more inventive and creative, they say. Lately, they started tutoring a gifted janitor with a troubled past. Is that someone else that I let live? I think these are starting to like blend into each other. Well, guys, you know what? Never mind. This was an easy choice for me. Don't get inspired by sinners, and don't be a lawyer unless, you know, I don't know. I mean, if you're a defending lawyer, I mean, that's what you're paid to do. So like, it's tough, but like, that's rough. Watch that have a super negative effect that I march her for death. I don't hate all lawyers, but there's a lot of lawyers that I sure don't like. Anyway. Okay, yeah, you can live, and you can live. Were these the two that were on the opposite ends of the piles? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I stopped listening to Fate a long time ago. I make my own fate! Fate?
Grim,
KB.
my fellow colleague.
Oh
I
no.
have been deliberating a matter.
Should you become a
become
writer?
writer?
Yeah!
I could write many
Yeah!
works.
Never mind, I support you. I was afraid it was gonna be something else.
After all, I have much experience. Why not? Indeed.
This
Why
better not spiral.
I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback.
Click the cactus sometime. Sure.
Ah, all the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness.
I sure am. Me. I love you.
Well, off you go now.
Even though
I have
apparently
returned to my
you're
deliberation.
demon spawn at times. Don't ask that. Oh man, the 8 ball's been really sassing you recently, Rusty. Are you okay? Oink.
Ahoy! A
Ooh.
pleasure to see ye again.
Okay. Fancy suit. Oh, we can get some new clothing. Okay, okay. Fidget spinner. Hold on. Minus 900 equals 500. No, no, no. Oh, do I want the outfit or do I want the fidget spinner? I won't have enough after that. Oh. I kind of like the funeral of clowns. Okay guys, okay guys, okay guys. Fidget spinner or the suit? Put it down below. I'm really tempted by both because I'm vain and I like to spin stuff. And maybe it would give me something other than the pen to click. Should I get the fidget toy or the bow tie? While you guys are deliberating that, I'm gonna just casually look at what's available to order near me. Not because I'm against cooking or anything, or that I'm tired. I just want to get, you know. Oh, McDonald's has mint shakes right now? I love mint shakes. Fidget spin. Okay, we got a fidget spin with much huzzah. I appreciate the joy. Fidget spinner. Both. I can't get both right now. Okay, we'll get the fidget spinner.
Well, blow me down, lad. 'Tis the arcane fibbledy scoop of some
Fibbledy
wizard
scoop.
whose name I ne'er got. All clicks and crackles and bibbles and bops.
I like this.
Found it scale in a tower. Used as a rat trap. The wee buggers couldn't get enough of it. Playing so hard they forgot about frivolous things. Like food or sleep.
Oh, that's a little too relatable.
'Tis a remedy for restless fingers and idle hands.
Give it. Oh! It's for my office. I want it now, though. Alright. Pick A. How dare you? How dare you? Give me that. Yeah. Charming real-life tale of a math professor helping a young math genius to be turned— What the heck? Oh, I have an alarm. Why? Why'd I set that? Okay, well. It's been an hour, guys. Question mark. Not completely. It's only been 45 minutes. I guess I set an alarm an hour ago, though. Don't know why. Probably in my sleep. Bad charging time. Charming real-life tale of a math professor helping a young math genius to turn a film. Cruel irony. Hotshot lawyer Sierra Lopez dead in a hit-and-run accident caused by the same drunk driver they helped to save. Hold on. What was that? Hold on. Okay, one thing at a time. All humans in the bottom row have to die. Aw. I don't like your agile system here. Spin to win. Doesn't give me a number. Doesn't that mean no one has to die? Okay, I'll click it. Hold on. I'm sorry. There's so much happening. The cactus is kind of scary, guys. There we go. My pet cactus died. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, I'll click it a whole lot. Let's go! Oh. Oh, this is actually... Oh. Oh. I am delighted. Oh. Oh my gosh. Sorry, what was I doing? Should I stop? I think I'm gonna keep going. Let's go! Gamer hands! Simple joys of life. I actually lost myself for a second there. Oh. Okay, I'll leave it alone for now. Bottom row has to die. Enjoys crafting elaborate form art, avid supporter of bamboo cups, dishes, and utensils in their free time. Likes birdwatching, pirate films, and selling bootleg Azuritas. They also have a modestly popular film review blog. RL is barely hanging on while their already high living expenses keep rising. They're certain they can do great things with their arts degree when they get around to finishing it in their scarce free time to do organic origami. Organic what? I don't know if I like that. Organic? You mean like plants, right? I gotta stop looking at the fidget spinner. Let's see. Walt Guybrush. Walt grew up and lived opening an independent film studio, which they established with a partner when they were just 23. In the past 20 years, the small Frolics Productions has grown into the most expansive producer. Okay. So this is the bottom stack. Is dedicated and diligent. While not at school, they write slam poetry. Okay. While ruthlessly digging through the lives of others, they've used the paper to suppress rumors about themselves. Zola specializes in child abuse pediatrics and is able to determine signs of abuse from very subtle signs. They have a key role in saving countless children from dangerous environments. You are living. Working in a factory that is very monotonous, you almost become a machine yourself, at least how Luther feels most days. One after the other. However, this has given them ample time to compose poetry. Okay. So I'm gonna let her live. What was the bottom row? You will be required. All humans in the bottom row have to die. Is that like lingo for only 3 people have to die? Is that what I'm hearing? Cooperation, please. Kinda wanna let him live. not school, they write poetry. Okay. I don't like that there's only one thing on here. Maybe he got sick of me. Oh, let's see. I'm okay with killing 4 people. Cause like, that's my choice. And then I would be following it and then doing what I want. But I don't like when the news suppresses information. Let's see. Live. Live. I like you. That's good. Let's see. Oop. Barely hanging on. Walt Disney. Alright. Let's just go for it. This might be a bad ending. We'll see. I marked 4 people. Oh, what? Who? Where? Oh, yeah. Sorry, man. I forgot. There you go. Oh, that fidget spinner's gonna go on forever, isn't it?
Deathspawn. I have been ruminating on the why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. A system of mutual dependence. Yet we have some hold on the steer.
Yeah.
To put us right out of business, and you out of existence? Would you really trade yourself for them? What a time it would be.
He's just overworked, that's what I'm getting.
Peaceful time. Ah, never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience. And loyalty. I am all ears, Grim. Such is the nature of loyalty. Ha! Grand! A reaper demanding its due.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you will just have to live with it. Live. See what I... Where is your sense of humor? Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like that. I didn't like where that went. Sorry. You little shit. He gave me nothing! I don't care. What we got?
Ye drive a hard bargain, mate. But Mortimer does love a good scupper.
I can buy this eraser. Nah, it's okay. Wow! He didn't pay me! Whatever. Corrupt. Wow, fate. Wow. I'm gonna just remove who I think is necessary. Sudden cause of illness. Law enforcement suspect poisoning. Drowns after caught stalking and harassing offspring of local crime boss. Okay. Published his first collection of poems titled The Pennon and Workers' Impact. Critics impressed. Check out these awesome personal jetpacks. Every other. I think I'm just gonna start killing who I want to. But okay, if it's every other, it means like 4 people have to die. I'm gonna take it like that. Misao has been working at prisons for so long that in their eyes nobody is innocent. People are either criminals or victims, soon to become criminals. Lately they've started promoting the use of 24/7 panopticon surveillance systems with enormous privacy violation implications. Buddy. You join, I see. Time to rebel. Yeah, I'm just gonna do what I want. Jerry's a creepy kidnapper? There's no way around that. Their latest plan is ambling near stadiums wearing a cute mascot outfit and swiping kids who want to take a photo. Hasn't really worked thus far because of crowds, but when it will, they'll demand a substantial ransom. Excuse me? I don't like that. Anyway. Allowing them, they decided to use their hard-earned fortune in helping the community, supplying impoverished regions with free potato plants and helping them become self-sufficient. I like you. I'm just gonna, yeah, you and you. I'll still just kill 4 people. Jorman gives philosophy lectures at the local university and writes self-help books as a hobby. They mix vague political and philosophical content into their lectures, although they lack any knowledge or education in either of those areas. Somehow, they haven't been fired. I'm not a huge fan of that, but okay. Helping their brother Albert David hide corporate money and avoid paying taxes for years, perhaps even decades. They have also been accused of insider, other fraudulent. They currently live in a mansion just outside of town. Likes attention and has an account on every social media platform. Their favorite activity is hanging off cliffs while taking selfies. Large following, has bought in a hefty sponsorship from a medical insurance company. Loves to engage in gossip. They have a binder full of information about people living in the house they work at. A separate binder for all the people who visit. Most of the information is sensitive and used for blackmail of the wealthy. They do it all for their children, okay? Performing brain surgery since the age of 18, they're well-established medical professional. Addicted to adrenaline and... I feel like we've had someone with a similar profile to this. But I'm gonna say live. I'll do live. Live. And then I'm gonna choose these ones to die. How's that? How's that? Kidnapper. Oh, they're too far away. Come back! His picture looks so washed out. Every other one that I wanted, I did. He's gonna be mad at me. Ooh.
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
Killing.
Sure you are. The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count? Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name. Grim.
They're bullying me, guys.
Nothing. It's not as if life and death are directly in your control. No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
You mad at me, Fate? You mad? You mad? You want to go?
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I appreciate it.
Oh boy.
Now, you might find this shocking. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious. One that will explain everything.
Everything.
But what else is art? Grand and
I don't like where this is going, Fate.
vital.
Is this like,
Indeed,
are you just
you
like
shall be the
implying
first
something
author
else?
once the vision is fully realized. Anyway, we have some official business to take care of. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
I don't like that. I don't like that, guys. I think I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake by following rules.
Down the hatches. 'Tis a storm of sails.
Let's see. Grim cape. I'll get the cape.
My, 'tis a
I would read it.
See, me and me crew were sailing round the side polar terminus, freezing our blinding storms, icy blizzards. Them's some ruthless times. Dog eat dog, they say. Or pirates eat pirates, more like. Got lucky to
Oh.
find a whole field of
Oh,
country
okay.
cotton when we did.
Good to know.
Made some cloaks to keep the bones.
He's so sassy and arrogant. I
Much
love
too
it.
warm nowadays,
I'm about to
though.
pick a fight
So
with
you're
fate.
more
That's
than
where I'm at.
kids.
I'm about to pick a fight. Whoop. Nope, nope, nope. Clothing. Yes. Let's go. Let's go, gamers. Oh, Fate. I don't like where you are. Last two humans coming from the facts have to die. A systematic bias. Renowned neurosurgeon survives breaking most bones in the body after new fatal fall. Sharp rise in deaths as teens attempt to imitate social media star. Oh, great. Dying for likes, the cool new trend. I should have killed him. Alright, anyway. Getting healthier and happier due to increased potato consumption. Fraud dies of heart attack and police officers come knocking at the door. Arrest was imminent. How do offshore bank accounts actually work, and how are the extremely wealthy how do the extremely wealthy avoid paying taxes? Unknown mascot struck dead by lightning in the middle of the day. Stadium officials confused. CEO of the Wat social media planning to open a museum of antiques and relics. Freshly mined coal in the morning, at least that's what Angus believes. On all energy-related policies and advocating for more drilling, more mining, more cutting. Clean energy is for losers, apparently. That's very direct. What is history anyway? Collecting of stories, and even when it's full of mistakes and errors, that is why they've grown. Pain, 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 pain. Researcher or greedy tomb raider. Consensus has not been reached when it comes to this noted archaeologist. For the past 5 years, they've been digging up artifacts around the Faradin region. Jamala is a charismatic opinion leader among their peers. They use this characteristic to affect campaigns for what they think are right. These topics include reducing use of plastics, banning of beige shorts, and stopping any vaccinations. That is a mixed bag, girl. Trisha's been doing venipunctures for decades, drawing out large quantities of blood, sometimes feeling like a vampire. Lately, their health is taking a turn for the worse, making their hands shake, a symptom they keep ignoring. Because of what they keep missing. What? A symptom they keep ignoring. Because of that, they keep missing the veins of patients. That's not very good for a phlebotomist. Can craft any glass sculpture, no matter how intricate. Their latest piece was a circle made of 19 interlinked clay bottles. Aside from working with glass, they enjoy volleyball and they're trying to learn 3D modeling software on their own. Okay. Quit college and started making Me Too videos in their parents' basement. And 20% is critical analysis is why they got it. Accurate. Okay. 3 people. Well, I'm gonna get this person. What is history anyway? So that's 2. Let's see. I think I'm leaning towards you. You know what? I can do what I want. There we go. Oops. Oh, wait, who did I not mark? Oh. There you go. You're welcome.
Grim. Oh, right. Daily
writing a book. Look at him go. Was this book always here? It might have always been there.
I see more profiles than required. Bad job, I guess. Yes, that should suffice, I imagine. Questions. Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding spirit. Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful. No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
What if death is extremely
In that
unpleasant?
case, at least one only dies once. But more likely, death is just nothingness. And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent
I don't know about that.
Any other questions? Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
What if the afterlife is a dating sim where you must charm strange monstrous gods?
Grim. That is just stupid.
It's not stupid! It's great! This option was presented to me by the universe, so which I could present it to you, Fate, and you're not taking it as Fate. Yeah.
Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
Yeah.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful, even if it sometimes ends up being fatal.
That's true.
Any other questions? Unlikely.
Doesn't stop literature from trying.
One must make do with what they have. Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might...
It's rough to another game that they actually made. Oh, good.
At least until all matter ceases to be.
Great, so art is pointless.
Everything is, nothing is. What is the difference? Any other questions? Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
Good for you. I can't help it, I just like talking to him. Sometimes he didn't give me any money. It's fine. I sensed an eldritch waft of air pass through my office earlier, perhaps the essences of those many doomed to death by your actions, Grim. We cannot determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to you. She's better than yesterday, yes? What'd we do? Body teacher found a ravine after they went to search for the existence of extraterrestrial. Noted archaeologist caught attempting to smuggle ancient artifacts, shot by a militia group. Anti-base shorts still simmering in the background even after death of front leader. Local wildlife reportedly happy this morning for some reason. Announced record levels of clean air recovering from decades of coal exploitation. Experience with 3D printed glass in their new exhibition, The Glass Aquarium. Check out my new video, 98 Reasons Meandros was Wrong. Fate's like, oh yeah, some vague thing. Well, maybe he'll become a writer. Go be a writer, Fate. What a nihilistic view on the world. Yeah. Welcome, Jesse. Lucas Ward, retired. Lucas has lived a calm and content married life, having raised 3 kids and helped raise 7 grandkids. Yet they've never felt particularly happy until a moment 5 years ago they admitted and accepted their preferred sexual orientation. Their family was very supportive. Good for you, Lucas. Maria works at Central Cosmetology University, where they offer administrative help and guidance to undergraduates. Sometimes they may help organize academic events. Life keeps them busy, but they still try to find time in engaging in their passion, snowboarding. Nice. Teaches sex education in many different schools, helping adolescents navigate the twists and turns of physical and emotional evolution. They're a fan of ice skating, pottery, and very technical metal music, often traveling to concerts and festivals. Metal music's great. Let's see. I prefer melodic metal, myself, personally. If you guys listen to metal, what kind of metal do you like? Oh, the profile! Ah! Come back to me. Okay. Was it this one? As if born to lead intense situations, Paul enjoys being the backbone of armed services. After completing several important missions during the conflict, they vowed to move on to training new recruits. They emphasize on having a calm head and thinking things through. Mercenary, always ready to work for the highest bidder. They're currently stationed in Faradin with a government contract. They act tough and gung-ho to cover up the fact they haven't been trained properly to act in a combat zone. I'm gonna let everyone live today, because I feel like it. Grim's like... Grim didn't pay me for our deep philosophical conversation and my wonderful exploration of the world just the afterlife being a dating sim, and I am deeply offended. Melodic metal and experimental metal. I think that's everyone. Yeah. On a side note, my favorite food to make is tacos. I love tacos. Tacos are really nice. Fate's not even here. As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Poddington snoozing on the table. More freedom from the yoke of the overload. Oh. Familiar voice calls from the static.
Hello? Hello? Lady Poddington? Is Grim there? Oh, goodness, Grim. I heard that. I understand that it can be stressful, that these decisions do not come lightly. But you cannot let everybody live. Such actions have serious consequences, even if you cannot foresee them. That is what I am for. Trust me, it will be for the benefit of everyone. Understood? Did it answer? Lady Poddington? I cannot hear anything through this contraption. No matter. You know what the job is. I implore you to take it seriously.
I've kind of gone rogue near the end because I got annoyed.
Equilibrium. I do hope we will not have to repeat this discussion in the future.
You didn't give me a number! I just assumed it was fine. You're not gonna give me money again. He's gonna give me a 0 again. Oh no, he gave me money. Yeah! That's right. That's right. That's right, buddy.
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
Why? What did I do? I'm just sitting here. Oh, bow tie. No! Fine. I'll talk to people. Oh, that's another, oh.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster. Back again to
I love her voice.
Oh, so 3 weeks down already. That's quite an achievement. Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat? About how you feel about the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
Doubts about the power bestowed into your hands and how you affect so many lives every single day? Makes me uneasy. Can I be sure my choices have the correct results?
Isn't this play venerable and they know what they're doing? Sometimes the tasks get a bit confusing.
There's a tinge of arbitrary design in the darkness.
Yeah, you got me.
One ought to heed instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me.
Mm-hmm.
But what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you?
I'm gonna drink.
What's your poison?
Milk.
Going straight edge. I get where you're coming from. Au revoir, Bill Reaper.
Oh, let's see. Who should we talk to? I'm very curious about this Horace-looking guy. Favorite music depends on my mood. Recently I've started listening to more metal and pop music. Yeah.
It's a hatchling.
This voice sounds very similar to Fate's. Is it the same voice actor?
I guess they let all sorts work here now.
Is it the same voice or just similar?
The assemblage must be decaying. Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian, the
Florian the Eradicator. You sound like a pompous ass. I like your style, Florian.
I don't need a sycophant.
That's fine.
Try to keep the
I'm used to being fawned over.
banal.
No, I like your shirt though.
Just be impressed you're in my presence. But be it over there. Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues.
I don't know, like
because
fate
it
confuses me.
advances synergy and improves long-term morale. I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today. A capable,
A bureaucrat.
but lately seems to be losing his way. Too much faffing around with pointless minutiae. And the funds for regulations. I've always said we should be able to knock people to death. But no. Always with the
But no.
limitations.
I like the cadence.
I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss.
I can't do this. I can't do it with this guy. I don't think I like him. But he's making me laugh.
With blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos.
What are you even talking about?
All flesh is temporary. We here provide them with an escape from their meat prison.
Oh man.
It is called salvation.
I didn't realize that we'd be talking to a Tunambio today.
They'll ever get.
Are you implying that you impart people to death all the time? What does fate think about your grand ideas?
I don't get to meet the boss often, surprising as that may be. Fate doesn't chat with reapers all the time. In the order of things, we are beneath him, as the humans are beneath us. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride
My
in
God.
successful
Did your mom paint those black fingernails? Sorry, I immediately imagined fate.
what we are born to do. Yes, we Deathbringers.
So what's
All
stopping you from marking everyone?
die. Unthinkable. You mean to suggest I go against fate's rules and kill more people? A lot more.
Oh, I'm just wondering why you didn't kill him.
I mean, it'd be amazing. Yeah. A glorious day. But, such fantasy. I can bide my time until their atrophy. Ciao, little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
Damn. Can I talk to this Reaper? Nice.
Nice eyeliner you got there, stranger.
Is this the same voice actress as the barkeep? Maybe am I just tripping? It might be different voices. It might be different voices. I think my ears might be broken.
I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the...
That's not a bad thing, by the way.
Department, right?
That's not a bad thing. Human department.
I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
That obviously.
It is. At least for me. For you see,
Mm.
I'm also in the human department. Damn it. Got to ask Morgan for some quality moisturizer next time. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
I love making humans miserable. I wish people didn't have to suffer because of me. Sexual bad, I hate it. I don't know.
Hang on. How do you know how humans are doing in their realm? Don't tell me you're actually using that cocker app to keep track of what's happening.
I might be.
I haven't opened it in years.
You haven't missed much.
Thought so. I mean, the instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. So what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. great. So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks. Huh. I've seen the boss.
Interesting. I wonder why he chose you.
Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium. And who am I? A mere spawn to question it. Congratulations? Do they, though? Do they really? Or is it an illusion? I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
A life without choices and you still haven't given up? That's the dream. I actually feel like this. Yeah, you haven't given up.
Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Skullifus?
Skullifus? Alright.
I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers. Okay, so Skullifus spent all day, every day, stamping profiles to live or die. They got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping, but still they kept on going. Every day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically the same as the ones they'd stamped the day before. Almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel wasn't making any difference. Almost as if it wasn't worth it. Sound familiar? In any case, they kept going. Kept on stamping. Because they had to. Because when you give up...
I like how aware the game is.
Entropy. It wins.
And
I'm never gonna let that happen. Even if it means doing the exact same thing. Day in, day out. That's it, stranger. It inspires
I'm worried about you, honey.
Besides, as long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain? You mean what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, instantly fired?
Yeah, but life would be fun.
I could start...
It's a good start.
These door-to-door salespeople, maybe. What the heck? I'll do it. Time for some of these salespeople to live at last. They seem harmless enough.
Not sagely.
Thanks for the chat, stranger. I'm off to sow some chaos.
Watch the world go to hell because the door-to-door salesmen aren't dying.
I hope.
I'm probably not. You got anything else to talk about?
Hey again, what can I get you?
Maybe they're not the same. Any thoughts on Florian?
That one? Heck. What can I say that you won't glean on your own?
Fair.
They try to act all suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk. At least when it comes to the job. Can't say I trust their judgment too much.
They don't seem
You
responsible.
think your profession needed conscientious workers, right? Don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the den. We have here a shared experience. Here's to hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder. What else you got in mind? Au revoir.
I might have screwed over people by asking about killing more people. Well. Oops. We'll see how that goes. Where is Fate? Is he in his office today? Oh, he's not there at all. Hello? Fate? Psst, 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 psst. Fate? Delicate situation. I trust that you'll hand it as usual. 5 humans have to die, 1 human must be spared. This is of the most importance. Let the right person live. Well, let's see what the news says. Mercenary squad blows up a museum full of historical art documents and artifacts. Anti-war senator demands, why are there unqualified mercs running around in conflict zone and committing war and crimes? Aiming to develop a new sex education show to boost healthcare all across the nation. Revise and update the military instruction guide to fit modern standards. Senior citizen support group for other elderly with questions of sexual preference. Yeah, that's pretty good. What was it? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, Spy. Because they're a well-integrated sleeper agent, the success of their mission could prove catastrophic. They built a family for cover, though Nicholas has become increasingly attached to them. Oh, okay. Incredible human being, as in, never in all history has there been anyone who just destroyed so many humane and social systems with such nihilism and greed. They will stop at nothing in their quest to squeeze out any short-term profit. Okay. I mean, this is very, like, direct, don't you think? I think I should change the music. Hey, he's going off to see the world, enjoy the sights, write about it all. Hey, I hope so. He probably needs a break. He's kind of slowly going crazy. Oh yeah, jamming music time. Has a sensible ideas and fantastical visions, which is why they're now in charge of developing the latest expansion to Planet of Peacecraft. Open world experience with an epic tale of deceit and corruption. Ooh. I lurk in the night, searching for bloodsuckers. They claim to be a vampire hunter safeguarding humanity, but are vampires truly out there? The answer might surprise you. It's nope. As an editor with a tragic past, once they've always, every day it gnaws at them, housing them. To numb it all, they've become addicted to painkillers, which often cause them to hallucinate things. Okay. Loves their job very much. Not so much because of the bringing of justice, because of the power the position brings. Likes having power a little too much. I'm gonna let him live because he's attached to his family and just watch it be catastrophic. I'm gonna choose him to die. Ooh. Planet of Peacecraft. Yeah, sure. I'll let you live. What a hetero Albert Edward George is. No, he's just an asshole. Let's see. Got nothing else. It's probably closeted. Let's see. Worked as a judge for 20 years. Not much because of the... I'll let him live. I guess. Yeah, I'll follow it today. Wait. Are there marked 2 people to die? Who did I kill? Did I just kill her off? Instinct, I guess. Oops. Looks like Sarah's gonna kill the vampire hunter, then all the bloodsuckers will no, it's fine. I don't even...
Do you know the parades people throw when nothing bad happens?
Yes.
Is nothing stagnation? Is stagnation death?
Yeah.
Or is nothing the sweet smile of an equilibrium?
I don't know. Interesting though. Watch him not be there. Everything's going more chaotic. Yeah, I know that field toy. See the violence inherent in the system. The crestfallen toy speaks. Cat passed the toy on the head slowly. Her yellow eyes glow with mirth.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having.
I hope you are having fun.
Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
You took a vacation.
Yes, you expect your daily summary. But I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with
Fate!
So, off you go.
Oh, Fate? Excuse me, sir? You didn't give me money! You crappy leader. Hold on. I don't think I can pay for anything, but let's see.
Doubloons will get you any.
Glasses! Glasses!
We don't really plunder educational organizations, eh? You can't rob the ideas hiding inside the brain. Well, usually. So where did I get these fancy scholarly glasses, ye ask? Once, they belonged to a royal merchant, whose caravan I held at gunpoint.
What?
So he made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
You want the glasses?
'Tis be a powerful artifact, turning one into a formidable business powerhouse. How'd you think I got a hold of this shop?
Oh wait, I want to talk to people. Wait, I want to put the glasses on first. Important stuff. Priorities. Alright, gotta head out. I'll see you guys later. Sarah, murder all. Hey, don't leave me with those, like, dubious instructions. You drive safe, Axel. You take care, okay? Oh, that's kind of... Ooh. Runes? Are you okay? Not really. Sure. This is a good look. That's so ominous. Did they just give you, like, the glasses and a whole head? I guess is my question.
Welcome back, Grimmy. Always a pleasure to see you around. We here got another quiet Sunday on our hands, though. No action at all. That one?
Oh, it gave me the same
when
thing.
it comes to the job. Don't take this the wrong way.
Yeah.
What else you got in mind? Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Let's see what you got, Florian. Oh, they don't want to talk to me. Okay, I guess I can only do it once. Mutual fate. I like how there's two. Does that imply that there's, like, two fates? Or does that imply that he just wanted his face? I guess there's three. I guess he just wanted his face everywhere. I think it's going good, guys. I'm poor. Fate's back. Interesting. Did you take a break, Fate? Do you feel better? Spawn mail. 2 humans have to die. It is as if a great calmness has enveloped the world. I do not see the need for many deaths today. Okay. Infamous CEO sails their enormous yacht directly into a beach, found impaled on a tree. Okay! Sometimes the deaths are like really like, whoa, oops. But that's kind of funny. Potential spy under investigation after leak of important records to the Quinlan Intelligence Agency. Vampire hunter vigilante stabs midnight jogger in the chest with the stake. Read our preview, soon to be released expansion to Peacecraft is going to be a life-changing event. Excessively sedentary gaming lifestyle leading to an increase of health issues. Okay. Health issues. Was it 2? Was it only 2? Hold on. I can have this up while playing with the fidget spinner, right? Come here. Yes. Okay. Nesca has never been particularly sporty, but is gaining fame in the axe-throwing community. Their talent for this spot was discovered in rather unfortunate circumstances. Then they threw an axe at a sheep thief 30 meters away, and it hit. They got out of juvie only a few days ago. That's hilarious, actually. Sonia is the drummer, main contributor and producer of the popular math rock band OCDC. All of their albums have 11 songs, which are all exactly 4 minutes and 40 seconds long and composed as palindromes. They spend a lot of time in rehearsals. Wow. Tane farms aquatic plants, mostly various species of microalgae. They've never really been all that interested in fish crustacean side of aquaculture, preferring to keep their attention on seaweed. Seaweed has many talents and uses after all. Okay. Works as the Prime Minister's personal helicopter pilot. They love flying so much they fly out on the day, even when the player doesn't need to go anywhere. All that money and fuel is taken from taxpayer funds. Okay. I think you've had enough fun. That's all. I don't have, like, much animosity towards any of these people, being honest. I'm gonna let him live, because I think science is... it's not really medical, I don't know. Practically a tool reference, I see. I do like the idea of OCDC. Sporty, gaming thing. 19. Okay, hold on. We'll do this. Give him a second chance after. Watch him throw another axe, like we've just doomed people again. Okay. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I'm having so much fun. I need more junk. I really just need more junk. Oh, my pig is starving. The children, anyway. Fate, you're back.
Grim?
Welcome back. How was your break?
Adequate.
Okay.
Now, let us not waste time and get on with it. Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task. Oh, whatever. Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to...
No, man. Fate, you deserve a break.
Sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations. Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform...
Nah, Fate, you need a break.
Research. Because, as was reminded, the saying goes... Now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Beeps and boops.
Yes, exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job. It is rather irritating, is it not?
I love it.
No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Okay. It seems like Fate needed that break. Money! Money!
Yo ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide you with today?
I want mask. Ooh, clothing. Let's go.
Dear me, 'tis a tragic tale. You ever hear of the Dia de Mortos?
Yeah.
A wild night, certainly. There we was, celebrating the passing of mi amigo.
Ah.
Several days later, woke up buried under a mountain of empty bottles. This mess stuck to me face. Never knew where it came from. But I will happily let the memory of me fellow buccaneer and me headache be carried by another.
I like Fate. Like, overall, like, I like all of the characters in this. Let's see. Ooh! Ooh! Smiley. Noche de Muertes. Sandy Claus. I like the sugar skull. Let's add it with the, Yes! I am a pastel dream! What day is it? How you doing, Fate? There's no one there. You just T-posing up there? Go with the flow. My modest excuse is Grim. Right, the situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today, heh your gut, because you're, you know, a skeleton. Quote of the day, go with the flow, toodles. I do like Fate, like, I understand why she's troubled, like, you can tell he's just been doing this for way too long. Aquaculturist finds a new approach to seaweed farming which proves useful in regenerating dying coral reefs. City budget experiences unexpected surplus, politicians baffled. OCDC on hiatus since sudden death of main composer. The world's oldest person is still around and kicking. Scientists discover new strain of super tuberculosis. It's probably good you found out, I guess. Tax evasion concerns local government, possibly leading to cuts in infrastructure funding. Research into drone warfare shows us close to useless and woefully error-prone. Alright, let's go with the flow, you guys! Let's go! I think Fate needed that break. Again, I don't hate him, he was going a little over the edge there. And I got a little rebellious in return. I would date Fate. I agree with what my mod said. We need a dating sim with just Fate as like the main one. I would date Fate. I would also date the barkeep and the other Reapers. Maybe not Murder McDeathbird, but like they're all kind of hot. Bones can be hot. Don't let my Roomba know. Don't let my Roomba know. Don't let my Roomba know that I'm like considering simping for skeletons. Okay, let's see. After enlisting, Geddes decided to focus on the new and popular high-tech approach to drones. Of course, because of their experience with controllers and because it felt safer and less traumatizing. They're hoping to make a world a better and safer place. Okay. Michael was a music prodigy since age 4, being able to pick up any instrument with little to no effort. Recently, they've been working at Fine Arts Studios, composing some of the most haunting musical pieces for a number of soundtracks, mostly for computer games. Stellan enjoys hiking, woodworking, and collecting picture frames with stock photos. They still kind of enjoy programming, but find it hard to stay up with all the latest trends. They have 7 children and 5 different people and lead a non-profit trash cleanup organization. Great. A liar and a grifter, they are an ex-politician who has spent many years writing books in ignorant nonsense. These words and actions have caused a veritable butterfly effect of misery on global scale, which they now profit off of. Simping for skeletons, angling for a boning. Is that the game idea? Okay, if anybody eventually watches this in their game development, that's a good trademark right there. Simping for skeletons, angling for a boning. It could be a really hot visual novel, you know. Agnes does a thankless job of collecting tax from business and individuals on behalf of the local government. They get yelled at every day, but ensure everyone could enjoy public services like roads and street lighting. I like you. What else we got? Sitaro Abe is a grad student in a microbiology lab, where their focus is focused on studying tuberculosis. They edit the tuberculosis genome and see how the changes would affect the bacteria. Sitaro dreams of working in a facility that has proper ventilation, unlike their current lab. Some of these stories, like, if you don't choose to kill them, you can tell that they're gonna be, like, stories later where they're like, yeah, I could have died there, and you're like, well, you didn't because of me. I've had plenty of situations. I think I've told it on other streams before. Hey, welcome, Drowsy. I've said it on other streams before, but, like, there was one time I witnessed a kidnapping with a friend. We were gonna call the police, but the police whipped around the corner and started going after, but we were walking at like 2 a.m. at night, and we saw like this girl yell and get like shoved into a car, and we went to call the police, but then like they whipped around the corner and just like went after them, and we were like, oh, maybe we shouldn't walk around the city at 3 in the morning, so be careful at night, guys. I was a small and naive toaster. Jewel was born in the countryside but moved to the big city to go to the university. They like rock concerts and bars, and although their visits have fallen due to having substance abuse issues in the past, they are trying to find a cure for chicken flu. Interesting. Justice takes the greatest pleasure in listening to the wondrous bird songs every morning after waking up. They spend most of their time at home, as moving around has become burdensome. Although it's still possible, they love vanilla ice cream and bananas. Moving around has become still possible. 114! Brian lived an exciting and joyous life up until retirement, then everything started going downhill. They became rough, sad, and lonely. Their friends and family have all gone, their pets have died, nothing seems to be going right at all, and yet they still keep living. I've learned from other ones, I'm going to let this guy go. I'm gonna let him go. He needs rest. I need to think about this one. This one's easy. Well, for me. I like you. I'm just gonna go through these. I'm just zooming. This has honed my decision making for better or for worse. They have 7 children. Yeah, you can live. I'm okay with you making haunting music. You know, yeah, whatever, you can live. This one, I want you to live. Was born in a city but moved to the biggest chicken flu. I'm gonna let him die. He's having a good time, but I think He's tired. Takes the greatest pleasure. Yeah, I'll let him rest. Let's go. Watch this be a mistake again. What'd you put in there, Attic? What'd you put in the chat? I didn't see it. What'd you do? I tune in to hear Sarah talk about hot visual novels. I'm just saying! I'm just saying! It could be kinda nice. It could be kinda nice. It's fine. What was I doing? Oh, what's up?
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff?
I don't know if I can develop that.
You've been clicking around for quite a while.
Did they know about me? Did they know about me using the pen? Yeah, a bit.
Perhaps a short break is in order? Time to gather your wits.
I agree with this, actually.
Stretch a bit. The world won't explode if you step away for a second. Probably.
Thanks for caring.
No problem. It wasn't that easy getting you here. To the office, where you belong.
That is a good reminder, guys. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Make sure, like, if you have a hard job, try not to feel guilty about, you know, taking a break from work. It's really important to take breaks. I used to feel really guilty about not taking breaks because as an android, I have an impeccable work ethic to a fault.
You know, pursuing my art has given me insight.
Okay.
I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
What's the result?
A disarray of thoughts.
Okay.
Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone. In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant...
I love this game. I don't know. I like thinking. I like thinking just to think. I'll finish my other thought in a moment.
No matter what they do or achieve in life.
Yeah, go on. I'll hear you out.
They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe.
That's like a lot of things, probably.
Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events. Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
I'm not sure that's fully accurate.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them.
Still a good time, but the grammar was bad. That's fair. Yeah.
And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar. Copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions.
Okay.
While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot or not even experience or perceive, ever. But why? What would that change? Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience.
Because it's fun to know things, Fate. Get with the status quo.
Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it... Good, yes. Imagine that. Life reduced only to some human vicinity. The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. To imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life.
This is why I recommended it. Fate adds a lot to the game. Yeah, no, it's super interesting, and I like thinking about these sorts of things.
None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness. Then you have much yet to learn. Good night, Grim.
I don't, like, fully agree. I don't fully disagree. I feel pretty neutral about it, really. Like, I don't completely agree.
Mighty, 'tis an utmost pleasure to see
What
you.
we got? 800. Ooh, the Plague Doctor. What is this? Flex twirl disquietly over this glass globe, never settling in the middle of the storm. Everything seems to be in a state of constant transfiguration. I kind of want this, but vanity. Does anyone know how many days I have left? I zoned out. Hold on, let me check. Oh, it doesn't tell me. I kind of like my current outfit, so I'll hold off for now. How's that? Fate's thinking. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. But yeah, as someone that, like, I'm very prone to overwork, which might be a little bit of what happened last time, so just a general reminder, you guys, it's productive to take a break. It's good to take a break. There's only 2 people. 1 human has to die. Be thorough. World's oldest person finally sheds their mortal coil at the credible age of 114. Panic arises as new super tuberculosis escapes the lab. Doctors believe the elders to be the most susceptible. Oh, it escaped the lab. I see. They are allowed to get out by following a fleeing cat. Are we saved? Young vaccine. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if the world's on fire. I wonder if I've killed it. Oops. Retired after they felt they had just saved enough money to live comfortably. Their holiday plans were put on hold due to the recent outbreak. They know the tax law by heart and always make sure to make their clients pay all their taxes. What? Oh, deity have mercy on the client who dares ask for tax evasion advice. Retired just a few years ago. What do you guys think? I'm kind of okay with either one. To be fair, he is saying that things are technically true, or, he is saying things that are technically true or irrefutable, but moving to the wrong conclusion. Yeah, like, the interesting thing about what Fate is saying is that it's moving, because what he's saying is fine, but it's the conclusion that is like, who are we to decide whether or not something is insignificant? Even for humans, like, who are we to decide? We can only decide for ourselves, right? Oh, it is death and taxes. You found death and taxes. Part of the inherent flaw of that discussion is that humans are making sound in life, whether he appreciates it or not, as the tree makes sound whether or not people are there or not. Yeah, exactly. I do think that humanity is interesting. The problem is that we are limited to a single perspective ultimately. We're not able to fully comprehend the entire universe. I kind of agree with Fate, though. Yeah, feel free to put your insights. Taxes are important. Both live, but only if only one, then accountant. Well, let's do that. Let's go with the death and taxes. In the end, there's only death and taxes.
Grim, I feel odd. I am confused, but I cannot figure out.
All right, baby. Let's have a talk. As me as your personal counselor, I won't do it for chat, but I'll do it for you, Fate baby.
Expecting something, but what? I do not really know.
Jitters about your novel.
Ah, the novel. Yes. The anxiety of creativity might be taking its toll.
Maybe you should quit.
Oh, bother. I must be getting tired. Mayhaps we should turn to our regular matters. Yeah. Does it really matter? I cannot tell anymore. I am not sure what I am supposed to do.
That sounds like a very human thing to
no.
deal with.
So, I guess that is it. Good night.
Oh man. What do we got?
If I ever return to the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
Aw, thanks. I feel like sometimes you say nice things to me and then sometimes you threaten my life. I'm not really sure. I think I want the snow globe. I don't know if I have enough time for it. I don't know if it really matters. Let's go, Mina. Fate's thinking. Yeah, no, guys, I actually really like reading your insights. I'll talk a little bit more about what I think after I finish this round. I really like this game, though. Chaos abound, Graham. Balance today according to your own wishes. I can only spare the time to give you specifics currently. Choose however you want. Okay. Willing to do anything to maintain power, be it treachery, deception, or even murder. Ooh. Librarian, but no doctrine. They also engage in a variety of hobbies, but tend to quickly give up on non-academic things. They have a sharp mind, but the others see it as too sarcastic. He's having an existential crisis, yeah. Okay. Therapist for marital and intimate matters, mostly focused on helping those of an older age. Ooh. Just an instant yes from me. Made them very protective of their older sister. Interesting. Obviously, we're gonna do that. Let's do live. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. What day is it, actually? Okay. What do you guys think? Amaryllis, chronically exhausted librarian. 3 master's degrees. I'm not really interested. I don't agree with fate. Lives might not be important on a cosmic scale, but cosmic events are also irrelevant if there's no life to be impacted by them. Yeah, because no one's taking record. At least they don't impact us. And like, is it so bad to be selfish when the only perspective you have is your own? Ultimately, events only matter because living things assign value to them. Without creatures gazing at the stars, they are not beautiful. They simply are. I agree with that, Great Shape. I agree with that completely. Okay, no need to kill either. Yeah. I killed someone already. Killed one person. Oh.
Hey, Reaper. Do you hear that joyful murmur of life? Apparently, your deeds have been deemed good.
I'm really curious about this. Heck yeah, I'm the best.
Sure you are. Oh, most beautiful and humble of braggarts.
I didn't get a third option.
An ill-fated ambition or two.
The thwarted one seems quite resigned.
I know. You crave for conflict instead? Let them be in their sorrow. Feel at ease and let the smooth tide take you away. Wait, what? That's our line.
I'm really curious as to what that's supposed to represent, like if it's like ego or something. Sorry, my hands might be like glitching in front of my face, I'm just zoning out a little. My perspective is life is inherently meaningless, but we as individuals give it meaning. That's why it's important to enjoy life. You only get one after all. Learn, relax, and play. I agree with that. No need to kill. I would say that life is an accident and a beautiful one. What wonderful, chaotic, pure coincidence that we're even here. How beautiful and unique. I agree. I like all of these perspectives.
I must admit, Grim, I still feel a degree of confusion. However, your recent assessment may have been correct. So, how was your day?
Some lived, some died, but nothing catastrophic.
Indeed. The equilibrium really seems to be establishing itself. Alright. I guess that is that. I am at a lack of words. I'm sure you have performed adequately. Good night.
Grim's like, adios. They didn't even give me money. You bastard. I want the snow globe.
I lost all count.
I've met you almost every single day. I think there was one day that I skipped, or two. I think life is neat. It's hard sometimes, but I don't know. You can try and keep it that way unless... I forgot what I wanted to write. Humans have to die. 2 people. Dies under mysterious causes. Inside source revealed Skyland was ready to sell off large amounts of protected land. Oh, okay. New and very expensive pill that may slow aging down by 1.9%. Okay. Fire at local library. Librarian promises to read books out loud to those in need. Oh, that's actually really wholesome. Don't let age get you down. About sexual health. Good. I support that. Let's see. Is known for their photographs of island communities. Some include how many colors does a skirt have? New Island, is that really that new? Chernogaskar, a gateway to overeating. They spend their free time in their garden, positioning knee-high indigenous stone statues between herb patches. Okay. Aggressively advocating for a new radical policy which completely eliminates all taxes. Any and all vocal opponents are mercilessly mocked. I mean, what did taxes ever do for us anyway? I actually disagree with this. I don't think many people like taxes, but there's a reason that taxes exist. There's a reason why all systems exist. Some are outdated and some are no longer needed. I think the issue with taxes, I mean, just to go in my bubble here, I think the issue with taxes is not necessarily that they exist, but on how they are applied. Jesse, I'm seeing conversation in the chat and I will get to all of you. I'm very curious. Jesse is committed to writing the perfect sermon and thus oblivious to the turmoil at home. Their spouse is fighting a substance abuse problem and their children are planning debauch parties. Luckily, Jesse just found a new maid with unusual but effective methods of keeping things under. I don't like that. I'm gonna say die. Just because there's a reason. 2 people. Okay. Is this what they meant by the clicking? Were they paying attention to how much I was clicking the pen? If that was what the voice was talking about, that's genius. I don't like unusual but effective methods of keeping things under control. I don't know, but like this is one of those things where it's like, does killing or like letting him live like help that sort of thing, or does it not, you know? This one seems kind of weirdly insensitive to culture stuff despite being an anthropologist. But like, I don't know. What do you guys think? I guess I kind of get to cheat because I can ask you guys questions. Isn't that nice though? Sermon. Perfect sermon? Perfect sermon for what? Because like they're ignoring stuff that's going on at home. Like, would it be beneficial? I don't really think. I wonder if I'm making a difference. Me too. I'm gonna choose die and live. Well, let's go. Let me read what you guys put. I would say that life is an accident and a beautiful one. Oh yeah, we have that one. I do think that life has so much value, especially when given the chance that we have. The art that we get to see, the music that we get to hear. And the games we get to play and lessons that we learn, how wonderfully chaotic it is. If life is fleeting, then it is of utmost incredible importance.
I do not understand what went wrong. I did everything right. I had a plan, but nothing is happening.
Something wrong?
Oh, do not mind me. There are many things overburdening my mind. The stress is meddlesome. I must get to the bottom of this. We have no time for chatter, Grim. Leave.
Okay. You're gonna pay me? Okay. Ho, ho, ho. I was getting nervous. I was like, you're gonna pay me?
Ever wonder if there's a way to do things differently?
Which can you accept more? I don't know. I'm still 200 short. Dang it. I don't need the... I'm scared of the Illuminator. I'm scared of seeing the consequences of my actions. Just let me play it without thinking. The calculation shows that 2 humans have to die today. Balance, balance, balance. This word balance. If you repeat balance enough to yourself, the word eventually loses all meaning. Grim! Local photographer dissolves a decade-old dispute between neighbors by baking a cake. Local biker pauses suddenly of heart failure and religious help delayed as heart attack. Construed as a punchline. Woo! That's a punch. 2 have to die. Ain't nothing than better pressing a pedal to the metal, feel the torque ramp up, blast over a dirt road. Juniper lives for the excitement, the rush of adrenaline, which is surprising as when not behind the wheel, Juniper is very calm and cool, always keeping their emotions in check. I understand that. That's understandable. It's nice to go a little wild sometimes, as long as it's not hurting anyone. Kiana enjoys being a mischievous thief. When not snatching small, largely frivolous items, they sing loudly at every person they meet. They found this to be the best way of solving problems. Ron went to a backpacking trip around the world to discover themselves. After a year of being broke and homeless and happy, they found themselves back at home, where they decided to take up some nice and quiet sheep herding. I don't feel strongly about any of these. Yeah, I want the snow globe. Is he gonna give me money today? Watch me not get the snow globe. I want one day with the snow globe, Fate. I had to give up my gerbil to your cat. Let's see. I really don't have anything really against all of them, even though, like, I kind of appreciate the singing loudly at every person they meet. And they like driving. You know, it's a really good show. I don't know why this particular profile reminded me of it. I really liked Kid Cosmic. And then sheep. Some nice and quiet sheep herding. I think I'm gonna go die, die, live. Okay. Let's go! Oh.
Here we are, the final stretch. And it's business as usual.
Nothing's on fire?
Perhaps. But that's what's so great about it.
I suppose.
The endless potential for catastrophe also means endless potential.
I feel like this is echoing some of your guys' sentiments about life and death.
You do? Just like that? How very gracious. Either you've grown as a person, or we are in the wrong.
The former, for sure.
Former. confusion. Good job overcoming your greatest challenges.
Am I just... Are there... Is there, like... Are there different voice actors for each character, or are they... My brain is having a moment. Slap your hand down. Slap him here.
Nice. No greasy hand.
I am a sack of bones.
You should get out more. But also, keep doing what you're doing. Because it's mostly working. But meeting new people wouldn't do you harm.
No.
I guess what we're trying to say is, keep on doing the same thing. But better. Was that helpful? You can tell us later if it was. Don't bother if it wasn't.
Sometimes I'm hearing a low noise, like when I'm talking to them, I'm hearing like a low, like it sounds like a garbled, more masculine voice underneath. Am I just hallucinating that? Is there something going on in my home that I'm just not paying attention to? You guys heard that, right? Like just like a kind of grumbling.
Another ordinary day. It has grown too late.
I think you need to get a
Nothing
different
to
job,
do
Fate.
now. Grim, my loyal subject. What use is any of this?
Any of what?
A grave matter. Grave.
He sounds so
Perhaps
sad.
there's no fighting the inertia. It all flows. Unstoppable. No action of mine can even make a dent. I am resigned to be here forevermore. Tomorrow is the monthly review, where your whole conduct will be judged. It will be clear if you truly belong to this office. Have a good final rest, Grim.
I don't like that. A good final rest. He's gonna yeet me into the void. But personally, I have a love for the classic suit and tie. I can maybe switch it up.
Time's running out, friend.
Yeah, and I want this.
Well, scuttle me both, why don't ye? Clear as a crisp spring morn, I remember the day, in the cave at the bottom of an ocean, but 'twas guarded by a horrendous beast. So, had no choice but to underwater arm wrestle the kraken. All 8 tentacles. Afterwards,
Yeah, Jesse. Uh-oh.
wrinkles on her face, and wrinkled crow faces on her feet. She knew me well, though we had not met before.
I know.
Gifted me this ominous glow. Maybe 'twas a warning of a kind. Maybe she just fancied me. I did die about a week later.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. Hey.
What ho, mighty! At last we meet here, the finest tavern in all the lands. Friend, seems ye have done excellent work this time round.
Look how intelligent this game is.
This world, unlike many others, is feeling no pain, no charred ground, no fear and despair. Ye have been the true storyteller this day, carved your path across numerous traps and pitfalls.
They're like, oh yeah, we always knew what was going on, but we ain't gonna say nothing.
Humanity as close to the ideal as one can get.
Time to kill everyone next day.
We gaze upon the gates of utopia.
Oh god, what did I do? What did I do?
Held open. Not ye, not humans, not time itself, not even old Mortimer. 'Tis the call of oblivion. Ah,
What have I done?
success, man.
I actually feel kind of scared with the whole utopia thing.
3 cheers, friend. Hurrah! May the sun always shine on your bony
May you always have toasty buns.
It was a great pleasure to have your attention. Time to head back to me Emporium. Commerce awaits.
Comrus.
Hey, if it isn't my good pal Grimoire. Has it already been a month? It's like you just got here a couple hours ago.
Probably.
I heard from the rumor mill. You've been doing excellent work. The
Ooh.
world is more or less stable. Humanity lives and prospers and all that. Heckin' great.
You're making me blush.
Look who's back.
Also, are you
Paul.
single?
You keep humanity ticking along, but you can't take a tiny compliment?
Yeah.
I thought the daily grind would toughen you up. We've got
No,
a
I'm small and
cause for
squishy.
celebration. Cheers to your first successful month. A month of grind behind that desk. May it be
I feel like that's a curse rather than a blessing, my friend.
and a month after that. And a month after that. And another month after that. And a month after that. Until infinity. Never stops.
The voice just faded out.
What can I get you? Sure. What's your poison?
Let's see.
Coming right up. Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Little Reaper. Okay. Well, let's see what we've done. What crimes I have yes. What crimes I have committed. Let's see what Fate's doing. He's just chilling. Is that a hot pot? Oh, it's the break room! I thought it was another office! It's been the break room this whole time! I was like, dang. What a life to have a cauldron. Oh. Oh! Interesting. I think I'm glad that I didn't buy this until the last day. Made friends with the philosopher pirate is what you've done. The philosopher pirate's great. Where's my fidget spinner? Oh, there it is. How many need to die? 2 humans have to die again. Here we are, the last day before your ultimate evaluation. A day like yesterday and the day before that. Time flies, does it not? I guess this is it. Okay, let's see what we've done. Claims life of rally driver and their navigator. Oh, that's a shame. So 2 people ended up dying. Oh, that's interesting. Would it have counted as 2 people if I just killed the 1 person? Would the game consider it that, or would it not? Probably. I don't know. Sorry, I always question games. 2 again? When people started burying their loved ones together with their valuables, Eli started digging. The belief that possessions could somehow be taken to the afterlife seems very silly to Eli. They call themselves a tomb diver. A true student for life, Christy has no intention of stopping their intense learning process. In fact, they might be aggressively for their 4th bachelor's thesis, okay? Linani, a professor at the Cosmetologist Central, has dedicated their life to studying the well-being of aquarium fish. Since it's already known that goldfish have a decent memory, they advocate for banning small fish bowls. I agree with that. You don't want to put your fish in a small bowl. Let's see. The globe might be telling you how well you're doing. Seems to match the utopia mentioned in the bar. Yeah. I'm kind of glad that I didn't, what's it called? Oh, I don't know. I want to choose 2. Christy has a really large forehead. Okay, we got fourth thesis lady. This is our last vote, you guys. Go ahead and tell me who I should see too. Go ahead and let me know what you think. How's that? Sorry, I keep shaking stuff. Oh, it stopped spinning. Oh, it's hilarious when it goes wrong. Oh no. Everything is on fire in that case. I don't know how I created Utopia. I was trying to keep things balanced, but you know what? I definitely am like a stickler for like, oh, that sounds like a bad idea. Lantern is also similar, but it has a trick. I see. Yeah, let me know who our last should be. I will let you try to sway fate at the last moment. Go ahead, guys. I'm thinking about what I want for my biofuel for today, because I still haven't eaten. I think Christy is the better choice for living. Yeah. We got Dowsy for Christy. Hard simping for Christy over here. We have like 2 floaty things. Does that mean that I failed in another thing? Is it bad that I kind of want to advocate for bigger fish bowls? Is actually doing something with their life. Let the student go. Okay, we got that from Great Trade. I like hearing your guys' reasonings for killing people, so feel free to let me know, and I'm gonna play with this fidget spinner because I'm tired of working. This is actually decently similar to what I do. I manage projects. I have to decide what's important and what's not. The student is making breakthroughs. Okay, guys, no fighting. No, don't fight. Don't fight too aggressively in the chat, though. I'm gonna go for the marine biologist to live. Just because I advocate for larger fish bowls for today. But Dowsy, I do think yours was a good point. Alright, let's see what we've done. Oh wait, we gotta return back to 0, don't we? Hold on. I think it was something like this. Was this my first outfit or was this one? Bonehead Destiny. Same for the breakthroughs. I'm sorry, I already killed her. I already killed her, Attic.
How did it go so wrong? I had it all worked out, calculated, designed. I had a plan, Grim. A grand design. But it somehow fell apart.
Probably because I did what I wanted.
I cannot believe it. Yes, I thought it would be fairly obvious. At least. The great dying is by my design. It is true. I do not love humanity. Not a bit.
But why?
I have grown tired of it all. This tedious existence. These humans.
Hello, kitty. My cat is on my desk. My tracking might break.
It is all meaningless, you see.
No.
An endless loop of monotony that I cannot escape. That we cannot escape.
Can't you just quit?
Do you know how long I have been doing this? I barely remember myself. I am exhausted and sick of it all. I wish to stop, but no one can leave until the job is done. But if the great
You can probably see me petting my cat, I realize. Hello. That's my lap. You gonna lay down?
Then I could be free and claim the rest I deserve. So, I helped the great dying along, piece by piece. But the equilibrium withstood it. The office remains, and I cannot fade away. Now, here I stand, alone in the bright lights of my shattered life.
I've proven myself to be super talented at this job, you know.
It is not enough. We have policies and procedures. I cannot just relinquish the position to a mere spawn. You are not constructed for this purpose. I do not know. Maybe what you say is correct.
Give me a promotion after a month, please.
I lost my way, and humankind almost paid the ultimate price. Who can say with certainty you are not a better fit for this office? The evidence is all here, in the documents of the past 4 weeks.
Fate needs an extended vacation, like a few millennium vacation. I agree. Oh boy, time for Sarah to cry as the game ends. Hey, 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 hey.
Yes, I will set up the transition process. Grim, Enjoy your final hours as a drone.
Can I keep your cat?
Soon you will sit in my stead.
Please.
I will withdraw. Accept my own fate.
That's
We
lovely.
will not be meeting again.
And leaves the office in silence. He's gonna finish his book. What'd I get? Ouroboros, Wars into the Sea. Nations united. Mankind surpasses biological limits? What did we do? Humanity transcending. What have I done? Maybe my space experience was a bit much. As you become the new keeper of world order. I get to keep the cat! Yes! I have my
Fellow
cat came.
traveler, that was fun, wasn't it? The choices, the excitement.
Yeah.
Admittedly, ye did pretty good. The world's mostly busy and bustling, ripe for some pirate adventures. But I can offer a new cycle. A turn of the hourglass, and ye shall be set upon a path in a fresh timeline. A parallel world, so to speak.
I get to keep the
There
cat.
ye will again find every friend and enemy, hope and error. Knowledge and loot will remain, of course. Otherwise, 'tis the eternal recurrence of all things.
I'm gonna end it here. Yeah. Oh, the Grand Vizier of Harmonies who crafted all the music for the whole game. They're also super friendly. Yeah. Kadri Kanapu, writer. Serious scientist during the day, angsty writer at night, has a similar fashion sense to the Grim Reaper. Cat is the true keeper of fate. Might be. The cheerful lead of Death and Taxes make a lot of the goodest art for the game as well. They really love cats. Meow. 100% yositivity, 0% nausitivity. Thank you for playing your game. I am getting teary. Shit. You guys know me way too well. I'm trying not to cry. Marcus Rondo. Marcus is an IT specialist, robot master, and a developer with, as I keep saying, meager talent. The short time to read a lot of books, write poetry, and make weird little games for mobile. Perpetually surly writer of words, phrases, sentences, and paragraphs, often annoyed by everything and everyone, doesn't like people, no sense of humor, 300% get off my lead writer. I don't know, I think you have I think they have some humor, don't you? Sarah gets the good ending, what have I done? Oh no, I'm just saying. Oh. My cat left my lap. Tired of me. Oh! Oh no! I guess I ended it. Mortimer's incredibly interesting. He gives that choice. If you fall for everything, you narrowly miss some big traps, and quite by accident on some cases. There's some hilarious consequences to some lives and death. I missed some stuff! Percentage of players who have this ending. I got high peace, utopian, high health, and takeover. I feel like I missed another one. I don't know. Wow! I didn't mean to click out of the credits. Can I go back to the credits? Streamer settings. There were streamer settings? Chat command to die. Oh, this would have been fun, but I'm on YouTube. It's fine. That's cool though. I'm glad that they have that. I wish I had looked at the settings before. Music, voice. Well, yeah, okay. That's okay. I really liked this. Well, everyone, that was Death and Taxes. It was a super interesting and engaging game. I broke my tracking because I knocked over my camera. Hold on. There we go. You guys can see my mouth moving again. It's a great game. Yeah, I might continue it someday. I think for now I'm going to let this one naturally come to a close just for this first playthrough. And if I ever want to fill in a space, I think I might play this again. This was really fun, really enjoyable. What have I missed? And oh dang, did we win? So I apparently ended on high peace, high health, utopian, and takeover. So, interesting. This actually takes a lot of my mental power. Well, thank you everyone for joining me today. I'm not necessarily gonna end. I want to talk about it a little bit. So let's move over, I think. Let's move over. Wow. Oop, that's moving my whole setup. That's not what I wanted to do. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let me just scooch over here. There we go. Yay! Oh, or I can just break everything. That is also an option for sure. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Yeah, so what did you guys think? Did you guys like this? I really liked this game. I felt like it was really well put together. The writing was great. I'm a little tired. Like, I have to say, I like the game, but it's a little exhausting. just a little exhausting to make the choices and to get nervous about your choices, you know? Let's see though. It's a little philosophical for my taste. Almost made me cry as well. A little philosophical. Do you think it was just talking a lot? Just try to understand what you mean there. But yeah, it really explores a lot of interesting things, even in the profiles. Huh, sounds right. Sounds right! Are you trying to say that I'm a peacemonger? I mean, I guess so. I prefer it when people get along. Oh, hey, it's Foie. Yeah, this is Foie. I'll give Foie, oh wait, no, that's not Foie. This is Nibbler. Foie's up here. I'm glad that you caught Foie. You have won the challenge. Good job. I am proud of you. It's neat and kind of scary. Yeah. I think that's a great... I think that's a really good, I agree with that. It's kind of scary, isn't it? You kind of don't really know how things are gonna go. I was talking about this with my moderator after I played the game last week, and how do I explain it? This game makes me anxious. Like, I get so anxious playing this game. I don't know if you guys could tell. I try to keep it cool, but this game makes me super anxious. Because you never know, right? You never know how things are gonna end up. Like, this is the one game where, like, usually in games I can kind of predict what's happening. I can usually tell. It's just not necessarily because I'm super smart or anything. I've just played, just hear me out. I've played a lot of games. So naturally, if you play a lot of games or read a lot of stories, you can kind of predict stuff, but this game was really hard for me to predict at times. I didn't know where stuff was going. I was always really nervous about, like, oh, should I do this? Should I follow through with this? It was kind of crazy. There are many profiles. There's so many that you haven't seen. There's an immortal demon hidden in the mess with unique dialogues for fate, not with fate for noticing it. Oh, that's interesting. I finally succeeded at something, yay. Yeah. Always been uneasy about the idea of trying to decide someone else's fate. Yeah. They do a really good job at making this, like, really nerve-wracking. I've always been a sucker for the pretty art style personally, and the conversation of talks have always been a little touchy for me. I do think it does provoke some important ideas, though. Yeah, I mean, I think that, I mean, I don't know too much about the game aside from what my moderators told me, like, as far as, like, behind it. I've played it, but I have a feeling that the devs wanted to talk about death, like they wanted to breach that topic, right? Because death is a really touchy topic for people, and what I appreciate about this game is it kind of unabashedly approaches it. There's different kinds of perspectives. Fate kind of has its own perspective. It's kind of, it's funny that Fate calls humans selfish, but like his choice to end the monotony is oddly selfish in its own way. if that makes sense. Yeah, I have to say, death is always, I think, for a lot of people a touchy subject, but I think I'm a big advocate for talking about topics that people try to shy away from, not just because I think it's important. I think it's important to evaluate these kinds of things. Here, let me get in a little closer, actually. Let me just zoom me a little. There we go. Actually, I don't fit in the chair properly. Never mind. I want to fit in my chair. But I feel like this game does a really good job about taking a moment to kind of sit and walk you through stuff, different ideologies, because it doesn't necessarily, well, I mean, it can punish you for having, for like letting murderers live and stuff like that, but overall it doesn't really punish you for having different ideologies about death and stuff. I do not think I could handle being in control of someone else's fate. If it does handle it with grace, and I enjoyed watching it, I wouldn't be able to play it. Yeah, you know, I can see that, and I'm definitely, I can definitely understand where you're coming from. Me, personally, I have that separation. In real life, I would never want to decide someone else's fate. I don't agree with people when they say, oh, well, this person shouldn't be around because of this, or this shouldn't be around for this. It's like, well, it's not for you to decide, is it? You know? I personally don't like dabbling in that sort of stuff, which is why this game's a good and interesting thought experiment. In my opinion, I think it's a good game to play to rouse questions, but if you're not comfortable playing it, I think it's okay to watch someone else play it and just to think about it. I think that's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, me personally, I mean, I like that it talks about stuff like life or death, or like, is human existence meaningless? Is there a point to it? Wouldn't it be better just for it to all to end the monotony? This would be interesting to try myself, but I don't know I could go through with the whole thing. You know what? I do recommend this game. I do recommend this game. Sometimes it's super nerve-wracking. I think this game is genuinely scary for me. I do think that this game is scary for me. I think this game scares me. But not in a bad way. I think it was good for me to play it, because it let me think about some things. Like, I don't air all of my thoughts when I play these sorts of games, but I do think it let me think about some things. And I think it's okay to play this game and come to your own conclusion about these things. I don't get the impression that this game is really trying to force any sort of ideology on you or anything like that. The idea that I get from this game is that it just wants you to think about things. It wants you to kind of come to your own conclusions about things. And it just kind of wants to poke you. It definitely does want to poke your ideology. It definitely does want to kind of say like, oh, well, you know, why do you think that? Or is it important to think that? And I like that. I like when games question things. I've said this before. I actually talking about career stuff, I took a career test, right? I don't know if any of you guys have taken like the career test for like certain traits and stuff, because certain jobs look for certain things, and I think that's kind of related to this game. But one of my traits that I got was intellect. And it's not necessarily that I'm smart, but it was just like, you just like thinking to think. And so this kind of game is perfect for me. I love thinking about things. I like just debating things personally, so it was pretty good for me. But if you guys have any opinions, I'd be more than happy to read what you guys thought of the game. Attic already gave some insights, and I appreciate that. Axel also did it. I can totally understand being kind of like scared of the game. The game was scary. It sounds kind of funny for me to say, but it was a scary game for me. I was really nervous about how the game would end up. And I felt really bad sometimes when I made a choice and it turned out really poorly. I felt really bad. I'm kind of glad to hear that I missed some of the traps. Death has always been a fascination for me on some levels. It has been displayed in so many ways, and I think it's one of my favorite interpretations of the topics. Yeah, it's very unapologetic about talking about the topic. It's just kind of like, well, this is just how it is. This is what this is about. This is just your job, and you're just expected to do it. You can't really escape it unless you exit the game. And then by then, like, nothing's happening because, you know, Order's just going through anyway. I kind of like that about the game. It's unapologetic. It walks right up to you and says, hey, this is a thought. Have you thought about this thing? There was a part where there was someone that I didn't kill, and then they're like, oh yeah, she goes on to like explore human euthanasia. And I think that's a thing in some places, but I was like, whoa, that's not something I think about very often, game. That's kind of, whew, you know. I know this game is intimidating for many. It actually is quite heavy, gift wrapped in bright colors that are at once playful and off-putting. I love it. Is it Linnae said that they wanted to cover the subject of death seriously. They noticed no one wanted to talk about the people who died in their life, those important to them, and they couldn't heal on or move on for ages. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm trying not to cry. I don't know why I want to cry. I don't know why I want to cry right now, but I really want to cry. Sorry. Yeah, I think it's important to talk about these things. I think when you don't talk about stuff, it's hard to heal from it. It depends on the person, it depends on the thing. Some things, you know, you need to take a break from before approaching it. You know. Let's see. From the gentle guiding hand to the ominous black cloak, like sweeping in unexpectedly. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff going on. I kind of wonder what bullets I dodged. I know I've dodged a bullet with the cat by having the gerbil, but I'm still really sad that I didn't have the gerbil because I wanted to grasp it. I got enough squeaks out of it, but I wanted more. Such is life. Next time I'm keeping the gerbil. If I play this again, I'm keeping that damn gerbil because I like squeaking it. I might play this game by myself instead of publicly, just because I like it, but also, like, you saw how many times I squeaked that thing last time. I think it's important, though. It's definitely not a game for everyone. It's definitely a game that some people are going to have a hard time approaching or aren't ready to approach. I totally agree with that. They're just not, like, and that's okay. That's okay. I think it just hits me very hard. I have someone important to me die recently, and I've been avoiding dealing with it. That's fine. Take as much time as you need. Oh, sorry, I already read it out loud. Look, if it makes you feel better, Attic, I also have had lots of people in my life come and go, and it's really hard. It's really difficult, and I can't be, when people pass away in my life, you know, just talking about, just confronting it directly, I shut down. I shut down completely. I'm the kind of person that won't talk about it. I have people close to me. I have someone very close to me that when someone passes away, they want to talk about it. They immediately, when I've had pets, sorry, give me a second. When I've had pets or people close to me pass away, this person is the person that deals with grief by going, hey, you know, look at this photograph. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. But they'll always bring up photos or pictures, and they'll be like, do you remember when this person did this? Or do you remember when this pet did this? And I've gotten really mad at them. I've gotten really mad because I have a hard time dealing with it. Because people want to approach me when I lose someone, and they want to talk about it. And I'm not ready to talk about it, you know? I got in a really bad argument with someone close to me because of that, because years ago I lost someone very important to me in a very unfortunate matter, which leads me to have very strong opinions of things, you know? And all I'll say is, due to that, I'll be taking April 1st off. But we had an argument because they kept trying to bring things up about this person, about how, like, oh, do you remember this or that? And I really snapped at them. I got really mad. And I told him, I said, you are not gonna talk about this to me. I'm not ready, I can't process this, and you need to leave me alone. And it really hurt them. And I know I laugh about it, but I laugh because I'm nervous, like, talking about it. But it was hard, and it's okay. It's okay to be like that. I have to compartmentalize things. I have to pause and take a breath and move away from it for a bit. I do have to avoid it for a bit, for me. And that's okay if you have to do that too. Just, I would recommend not letting things fester, because that can really harm you later, but only with people you can trust, you know? Let's see, the way you said, but I wanted more. More squeaks. I did. I do think the game pushed ideologies to an extent. It's just what it pushed has the mainstream view, so it's subtle. I.g., some people believe that taxation is theft. I don't think it's necessarily bad to lean towards certain ideologies. It's impossible to talk about complex issues while doing. Oh yeah, like it definitely pushed some things. I wouldn't say that it was completely without bias or anything like that. But that's kind of, I just approach it as a thought experiment. I don't necessarily agree with everything that this game presented. I disagree with other things. I like playing stuff that challenges me. I like when people, I sound crazy, but I like when people disagree with me. Like, it might frustrate me at first, but I really, I actually really like it when people type out stuff to me in a thoughtful way, because I want to discuss things. I don't really want to argue, and I'll change my mind if I think it's a good thing. I've made a lot of people really angry, because they'll be arguing with me about something, and then after a while I'll be like, you know what, you actually have a good point. I actually agree with you. And they would get really mad. They'd be like, how, you agree with me now after all this? I'm like, wasn't that the point? Wasn't that the point of us talking about this? But those kinds of people in your life, it's more important to them that you're wrong than them being right. And that's okay, I guess. Like, that's them. But I like thinking about things. I like pondering things and hearing what people have to say. And sometimes it gets me in trouble because I'm willing to hear things out. I definitely have some core morals, which probably actually presented themselves pretty clearly in this stream, but still. I, as a person, will publicly confront things with a smile, but ultimately will handle things quietly and personally. It's the ideology of putting up a strong front and not breaking. Yeah, it just makes, I mean, no, that's totally fine. I just want you to take care of yourself. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your grief because it's important to deal with it how you think you should, but if you ever need help, it's okay to reach out to people, it's okay to talk to people. It's important to sometimes get a different perspective, and maybe you'll find that you're better off for it. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be a mistake and you'll have to backtrack, but that's okay, that's what life is. Grief has no recipe to follow that will always lead to closure, but avoiding it altogether can always lead to regrets, yeah. I'm definitely the kind of person that I trend towards cutting people out of my life because I'm scared of losing them, which is kind of funny. I'm much better about that now. I'm very blinky today for some reason. But it's something that I'm working on. Changing your mind is the most offensive thing you can do on the internet. Oh, I know! Oh, I know. It is absolutely the most offensive thing you can do on the internet. I don't really push my opinions and stuff. Like, I don't really think it's necessary. I mean, I'm just here to have a good time. But yeah, if you're opinionated on the internet, that's or like being like willing to change your mind on the internet. It's like, oh, you've betrayed us. I'm like, no, I think maybe sometimes pineapple is good on pizza, but only with chocolate sauce. And that doesn't mean it's always over small things that make me chuckle. Starting out like, I hate spinach, and then being like, you know what? Spinach isn't that bad, and I like eating kale, and they're like, how dare you? How could you? There's people like that. That's okay, though. It's what makes life, dynamic. Due to often needing to be a voice of calm in many cases, my grief is a sad smile as I try and treasure the life that was, not the void that lingers in their shape. Yeah. Gosh, you're gonna make me cry, Drowsy. I totally agree. It's hard. Ooh, sorry. Give me a second. It's good to talk about these things, but you guys are getting me. You guys are getting me good. My main takeaway from this game is it's important to talk about things if you can, if you're ready, There's no reason to hurt yourself over talking about things. But I think it's good to slowly approach things, even if it's little. I think it's important to expose yourself to things and try to understand them before completely rejecting them. And I think death is one of those topics. I think death is a topic where it should be talked about more. Kind of like how I think, kind of how I think like it's okay to rely on other people. I'm really bad at it. I hate relying on other people because I feel so guilty for it. But I found that when I reach out to people, it tends to be much better for my health. I know I might just be an android, but ship maintenance, getting maintenance through other people is sometimes nice. Just make sure that you take care of yourself before, you know, before throwing yourself too hard at other things, because you might break, you know? Personal opinion, of course. I'm a solid believer of you should take care of yourself before focusing too much on other people, because if people are too reliant on you and you break, I mean, what are you gonna do? You need to let people take care of you too. Due to often, yeah, okay, sorry, I just was rereading stuff. But yeah, I liked this game. If you guys think that this game's a little hard to approach, that's totally okay. I was happy that you joined me with it. And I appreciate you guys trusting me to be here with that experience. I hope that everybody takes care of themselves. And that, you know, if stuff becomes hard, just do what you need to for yourself. Take a hot bath, a hot shower, make sure you eat. I'm about to do that and upgrade my fuel counts. I just want you guys to be happy. You're not always gonna be happy. No one can be happy forever, unless you're programmed that way, I suppose. But like, it's okay. It just makes bad things make happy things better, for me at least. I think one way I've gotten better is writing poetry to help understand what I'm feeling. I, as a person, feel very strongly and take things very personally. The world is wild, no shame in being helped. Yeah, no, poetry is great. I completely support you. I saw some of the stuff you posted in the server, and that was fantastic. I love when you guys use the music in the writing channels or the creative channels. That's the reason I draw art sometimes. Yeah, 100%, that's great. I hope that you keep doing stuff that makes you feel that way, that makes you feel better. I mean, that goes for everyone. Write some poetry, even if it's trash. I write a lot of trash. I sang a song about a stoplight not turning green and having a existential crisis about it the other day. Maybe I'll make it into a song. Maybe I'll post it on YouTube one day. What was it? It was like, what was it? Waiting for the stoplight to turn green. Da 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 da. It got very deep at some point because I was just very tired of waiting at the stoplight, as Fate was getting tired of his job. Final thoughts on the game. Fate needs to be in a dating sim. Devs, I agree with my mod here. I'm sorry, I agree with my mod here. I need to be able to date Fate. Like, if Fate moves on, right? If Fate moves on, I want to follow that ending. I want Fate to be dateable. I want everyone to be dateable. Everyone. Archive guy? Yeah. Janitor guy? Yeah. The bird guy? No, I don't think he deserves love. Sorry. I think he's a little much. I think he needs to, unless you have a game about him having his own self-discovery journey. You know, that is what it is. Other thoughts on the game? Different head types, the different cosmetics, sexy, very nice. Lots of bones, 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. Lots of thinking to do, also very good think. Think is good, and I appreciated the thought experience. Obviously, I am not processing words right now. I've been on the verge of crying for like the past 10 minutes. Plant department. Oh yeah. Guys, devs. Okay, hold on. Just hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Very important thing here. Hold on. Give me a second, you guys. Okay, I needed to turn on the lighting because it's important. Alright, so listen, devs, this is very important to me. I've talked about this since I played it. I'm gonna zoom in. Devs, listen. I have a proposition for you, okay? I have a proposition for you. I think, hold on, I need to zoom out a little bit. I'm a little too close, sorry. This is personal space. Okay. I think, devs, we need a game, like, not even a whole game, like, just a DLC. We just need a DLC, okay? Just a DLC, only about the plant department. Because that was the most engaging gameplay throughout your whole game. I'm just saying, the plant department was the best part of the whole game, and it deserves a spin-off. And that is my opinion. Aside from, we should be able to date Fate, because I want to see our bouncing baby boy having a successful writing career and going on more dates. Because I'm pretty sure he kept a human alive to go on a date with her. I'm just saying. There's clearly some potential. So, I ask you, devs, as my hands glitch through my body, please, plant department, dating sim. Dating sim in the plant department would also be fine. Dating plants, probably also fine. If you already have a monster dating sim, you can probably do a plant dating sim. I mean, I'd do it. I'm just saying, plant dating sim. The cat is fine too, according to my chat. Waiting at stoplights for 30 seconds is the same as being in charge of all human and death or millennia. We're doing good. We're doing great, guys. It's fun. Alright, well, on Sunday we are going to be playing Bird Game. What's the game called, guys? Do you remember? Do you remember what the game's called? Bird, heart. Bleh. My mouth is working, but no words are not coming out. Maybe that's not working. Hatoful Boyfriend on Sunday with Gomi Goblin, Skyheart Streams, and Varendell. So if you guys want to hop in, I'm going to be shoddily streaming Gomi stream again. Just so we have permanent record. Of what has transpired on that stream. But also I feel weird if I don't stream on Sundays. I don't know. Yes, Burb Game, The Date, Club Penguin. Okay, guys, on Sunday we're going to be playing our Club Penguin playthrough. Aside from that, next week is going to be full Pokemon week, just because I wanted to catch up a little bit on Diamond and Pearl. I didn't want to leave you guys out. So we will be playing Arceus on Friday. I broke my hand. We're going to be playing Arceus on Friday, Diamond and Pearl on Sunday. The week after that, the Friday after that, I may or may not have a stream. I am getting a surgery in the med bay on March 1st. So I may not be streaming that week. It might just be something really chill. It might be just chatting, or it probably won't be art because it's my right arm. But as I'm recovering, we'll probably do something more chill. And after that, eventually I will be doing the art for everyone that's participated in the decluttering challenge. So Sunday streams for Gomi ruined my sleep schedule. Gomi streams very early. Very early for me. Gomi was like, oh, you know, like this time, and I was like, I have to go to bed at a normal time on a Saturday night. Hateful boyfriend. When I was typing up the schedule, I kept typing in hateful boyfriend. I don't know if it was like autocorrect or if I just was like in a mood because I was at work while typing it. Yeah, at some point I should do my own stuff and then do collab voice throughs and stuff. Yeah. I was having so much fun with the voice acting on Gomi's stream. I was thinking maybe I should audition for things again. Just to spare that. Probably not anytime. I have way too much going on with the surgery and some other stuff. But alright guys, I think I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you so much for joining me today. This was a really heavy game, but it was a really fun game, and I'm glad that I got to experience with you. If I'm being honest, if you guys weren't here with me, I don't know if I would have gotten through the whole game, because sometimes it was really hard. But I hope that you all take care. Make sure that you are getting enough food and drink, and taking care of yourself if you can, when you can. Hateful boyfriend sounds like a yandere saying to him. Ooh, hateful boyfriend towards everyone else. I think we're good. We don't need any yanderes. Have I told you yandere is my least favorite trope, like in anything? I really don't like yanderes. Alright, even though I'm quite the possessive person myself, but I don't like blah, blah, blah. Alright guys, I gotta go. I gotta have a snack. I keep getting distracted by you. See you on Discord. Yeah, see you later. You guys have a good time, and take care. Bye-bye. And end. Oh, and may the stars align. I keep trying to remember that, but the stars have not been aligned recently. I've been very tired. Bye-bye!